Okay guys, it's Monday, April 1st. I actually woke up a couple times during the night with contractions, but they weren't anything consistent. So I'm back at the doctor's office for another checkup. It's Monday, I'll be 37 weeks on Wednesday, so I'm roughly 37 weeks. I'm exhausted, it's been a long weekend, and yeah, let's go in and see what they have to say. It's non-stress test time, again. This machine is different from all the other ones I've had. So I don't know. Anyways, back at it. So far his heartbeats have been in the 120s and 130s. Uptight. I slept good. I'm just emotionally exhausted. Like, this lighting is weird. Anyways, we'll see what happens. I'm just really sad today. It's been a rough couple weeks. Funeral's gonna be next week in Florida, so like my whole family's gonna be gone. My helper is with my kids, and I don't know. All right, I need to calm down. Hey guys, today's Thursday, April 4th. I am 37 weeks and 1 day. So I had an appointment on Monday, and I had an appointment today on Thursday. Monday, I was 174 pounds. My blood pressure was 110/62. I was still 2 centimeters. Okay, so Monday I went in, did my non-stress test for 20 minutes. Then they came in and checked in, so the baby wasn't real active, so they buzzed him 4 different times and then set me up for another 10 minutes, which I had contractions during that. No big surprise, I've been having them for weeks. And then they came in and the baby still wasn't very active on that test either, so they had some concerns, so they said they need to do an ultrasound and check some things with the baby. So then I got in full-on panic mode, like, oh my God, what is, is something wrong? Because he's always really active. So I text my mom, I text Jay. Jay's boss was like, well, what are you still doing here? So his boss like had to like pretty much forced him to leave to get to where I was at, because we didn't know what was going on. During the ultrasound, oh, where's my pictures? During the ultrasound, everything looked fine. There's a lot of spots where there's like absolutely no amniotic fluid because he's just out of space. Like, he's taking up every little last bit of room. So when she first started the ultrasound, she put the thing down. I was like, ow. And she's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, there's absolutely no amniotic fluid up there. She said that was his spine. So like, I was his spine pushing against like my stomach. But I mean, everything turned out fine. During the ultrasound, he was moving all around. He would stick his toes up in the air, like right here, and then you'd see his little hand reach up and he'd grab his toes, and then he'd let go of them, and he'd take his toes and he would tap his toes to his forehead, and then he'd take his foot away. And then he kept opening his mouth, and you'd see him stick his tongue out. He'd lick the cord. It was the funniest thing. Like, she was laughing so hard, the tech was. She's like, he's a funny little guy already. He's not even here yet. So everything looked fine. They just told me, you know, go home, keep track of your contractions, all that, blah, 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 see if your water breaks. So that was Monday. So today I go in. Last night, or yesterday after school, I had my stepdad. I wanted to go for a walk. It was nice out. It was in the 60s. But I'm like, I can't. I don't know if I can go around the block. And I want to take Allie, and Adrian wanted to ride too. So I'm like, we'll take the double jogger stroller, but I don't know if I can push them. So we ended up, I made it like almost down to the end of my street, and then he took over pushing. But we actually went around the block twice. So I did quite a bit of walking. We didn't go super slow either. We walked at a good pace. I mean, we weren't power walking. So then today, I went to my doctor's appointment. Today I was still 174. My blood pressure was 100/74. My mom urged me to tell them everything that's been going on just because I'm so like emotional and stressed out and just getting like upset with just everything going on, just so they have a heads up of like what's going on. So I went in, did my 20-minute non-stress test. I was having major contractions today. Like the first couple on that little monitor, they were reading the 80s, and then they were actually reaching 100, which is as high as the monitor goes, and they were lasting like over a minute. So they did the 20-minute non-stress test, came in, he wasn't active enough, so they buzzed him. Of course he jumped, which I hate when they do that. And they set me up for like another 10 minutes, and at one point the nurse came in to check on me, and she's like, are you having a contraction? I was like, yeah, because I was like breathing through it. She's like, can you feel it? I said, yeah. I said, it's not super painful. I said, it's just lots of pressure in my lower back. I said, but I'm having them for weeks. She said, but you're reaching 100 on the monitor. She's like, this is the real deal. She's like, and how far along are you? I said, well, I'm 37 weeks and 1 day. I said, but I've been having them for a couple weeks. I mean, not this strong and not, you know, they haven't been lasting this long. I had to go see the doctor, but it wasn't my doctor. I haven't seen my doctor in like 2 weeks, so I had to see this other doctor again. I told her what's been going on, and she's like, you know, try to stay calm, you know, if your contractions get stronger, she says, if they get to 5 to 7 minutes apart, make sure you go to the hospital. I said I did that last Thursday, and then when I got there, they were like actually 2 to 3 minutes apart on their monitor. I said, but I drank a big thing of water, and they, you know, spaced back out. She told me just, if they get stronger, if they're 5 to 7 minutes apart, go again. It doesn't matter. Because she said I'm technically full term now. So yeah, she sent me, or no, she told me to just keep, if my water breaks, if they get stronger, or are timeable, or like are 5 to 7 minutes apart, I need to go back to the doctor. Otherwise, I see my doctor on Monday. He's actually back in the office Monday. She's helping out all of her play groceries. So yeah, they set me on my way again. It's like, oh my gosh. So I'm still like 174. I feel weird today. I left the doctor's office and I stopped at, because I told Jay, I said, okay, before both girls I was induced. So the last meal I had was La Charreta, Mexican food. And then for dessert with both girls, I got Cold Stone Creamery ice cream. So last Saturday we went and had La Charreta with my dad. And then, was it Sunday? We went and got Fazoli's, and we got Cold Stone because my mom watched the girls all weekend for me in case I went to labor. So I had my La Charreta, I had my Cold Stone. I went for a long walk with my stepdad yesterday. So I told everybody, so like, you know what? With both girls, I made cupcakes, and they were It's a Girl cupcakes. I made cupcakes with pink sprinkles, and they had the little PICS in them that said It's a Girl. I'm like, maybe that's what he's waiting on. Maybe he wants me to make some It's a Boy cupcakes. So when I left the doctor's office today, I texted my stepdad. I said, is it okay if, I said, do you care if I make a quick stop? And he's like, no, I don't care. So I stopped and got cupcake papers and chocolate cake mix. She told my mom, she's like, well, make mine chocolate. So I got chocolate cake mix. I have chocolate and vanilla icing because Adrian would like to put blue sprinkles on the white icing. And they didn't have any It's a Boy. They didn't have them at Meijer, and they didn't have them at Dollar Tree. So I got these little It's a Boy rattles. Teeny tiny rattles. I'm just going to stick them on like a couple of the cupcakes. I got 12 of them, so 12 of the cupcakes will have it. Okay, here is my and whoever left the comment on the one video about who at 40 years old likes to pull their pants down and show their stomach. it's a pregnancy update, okay? Get over yourself. So 37 weeks and 1 day. I'm right here. I'm right here, okay? Yeah. 37 weeks and 1 day. Today. 174 pounds. I'm still pretty much all belly. Unless I've gained a little bit in my thighs, but for the most part, I'm all belly. I'm just wearing like yoga pants. Yeah. Baby boy, he just keeps getting lower and lower, which makes it easier to breathe because he's not up in my lungs, but yeah. So that is my 37-week update. Like my mom said, you know, if you're not current with my videos, my aunt just passed away Monday, and she lived in Florida, so the funeral is going to be next week. So my mom will leave next Friday. Today's Thursday. She'll leave next Friday. So she said, you know, tell that baby that this weekend would be perfect because next weekend, or next week, like my stepdad, who watches Alex for my appointments, he takes Adri to and from the school. Him, my mom, my grandma, my nephews, like pretty much most of my family is going to be in Florida for my aunt's funeral. I can't go. I mean, they're still going to be pregnant or with a newborn baby, so I'm like in no position to load up and go from Ohio to Florida. What is it, 1,800 miles? 1,100, 1,800? I can't. I just can't. So we're going to try and have a memorial service here, back here for family and like friends that are here. I'm not sure when. I don't know. But the funeral is set for April 13th. So, and my grandma's so excited because she's like with Adri, Alex, Carson, Max, and Zayden. She was only here for Max being born because the other ones are winter babies and she's usually in Florida. And now she's home because she had cataract surgery, so she's having her eye issues. She has appointments. She didn't get to go to Florida this winter. So she calls me every day to see how I'm feeling, if the baby's here yet. She's so excited for the baby to come and to be able to be here for it. So it's like, I'm hoping he comes before they leave because when they go to Florida, she'll probably stay there for a few weeks because she can't go down there. 2-day drive with my stepdad. My mom's going to fly. My nephew thinks renting a car. My stepdad's going to drive my grandma in her car. And then he's going to fly home and she'll stay there for a few weeks and then he'll fly down. Him or my mom will fly down a few weeks later and then drive her back home because she can't fly. So she'll be gone for a few weeks. So like, I hope he comes before then. She's so excited. I hope he comes. And Mom's like, tell that baby this weekend would be perfect because nobody has any plans. We'll all still be here. There's plenty of time for me to have him, for everybody to see him before everybody takes off and leaves town. So, I don't know. My doctor, I told the doctor today, I said, well, my doctor told me I won't go the whole 40 weeks because of my age and because I don't have my whole cervix. I said, but I haven't seen him in 2 weeks to even talk about being induced. She's like, well, yeah, that'll have to come from him. She's like, so you can talk to him about that on Monday. It's like, on Monday, I'm going to be 38 weeks. I'm already down to the last 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm trying not to stress out about the whole situation. He might just come on his own between now and Monday. I don't know. We'll see. I know, like, every day I wonder, is this going to be the day? Is this going to be the day? I feel, I don't know. Just so much going on. I'm just so overwhelmed with everything and emotions. I keep having, like, these emotional breakdowns of just everything going on. And, yeah, that was my belly shot. I will keep you guys updated. I posted a lot of videos just to try and get them caught up because I'm behind on videos, but, yeah. Like I said, today's April 4th. I'll try and get this up. Like, it might be out of order. I'll try and get this up before I catch up the other ones, just so you guys know where I'm at, like, on this day. Yeah, is that your little refrigerator? Yeah, I see. Yeah. Yeah. So my bags are still in my car from last Thursday. They're in the car ready to go. My mom's been carrying around her video camera every day when she goes to work. She takes it. When she goes to the doctor, she takes it, just in case I call and tell her I'm in labor. So yeah, we're all just ready. Anytime, little baby Jacks, okay? We're all ready. We could use your little face. We could all use some little baby snuggles. for sure. But yeah, I'm going to make myself some lunch. All I've had today is a pack of peanut butter crackers on the way to the doctor, and it's now 2:07, and my appointment was at 10. So I'm going to make myself and her something to eat. My stepdad will bring Adri home in about an hour. You're talking so much, I know. Yeah, as always, I thank you guys so much for watching and for the love and support that I always get, and the prayers and well wishes. And just on all my social media, you guys are just like showing up everywhere, and I just cannot thank you enough for being so sweet and so supportive and just so genuinely nice to me. And yeah, crossing our fingers. Is he gonna come this weekend? I don't know. But when Adri gets home, I have cupcakes to make just in case. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Wait a minute. Let me get my pictures. So the lady got me some pictures the other day. So here, I don't know if you'll be able to see his profile, and then up here is his foot. He kept reaching up and grabbing his toes. This one, that's his profile, and you can see his the little space in his mouth. He kept opening his mouth to lick the cord. Look, his mouth is wide open. There's a glare from one of these lights, but do you see his profile with his mouth wide open? That was his heart. Look, look, he's got his tongue sticking. Oh, come on, stupid camera. Hold on. Trying to get to focus. That's his profile. So there's his nose. There's his open mouth and his tongue sticking out, licking the cord. That one, that's like a weird... He had his hand in front of his face. See, here's his face, but his hand's in front of it. A lot of people can't really tell ultrasound pictures, but here's his nose. Here's one eye. His other eye's over here, blocked by his hand. Here's his little mouth. Here's his little chin. And then look at this picture. So, this is his profile. Here's the top of his head. There's his forehead. Here's his little nose. Here's his little mouth. This right here is his foot. He kept touching his toes to his head. Can you see? See, that's his little leg that goes up, and that's his foot. And he kept touching his toes to his head. I hope you can see it. Yeah. Forehead, top of the head, forehead, nose, his little mouth. There's his little chin down here. And that's his legs stretched up and his toes touching his forehead. It was so cute. Now I really can't wait to see him. Like, he's so funny already. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Man, I've been in tears already today, but it's okay. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. And I forgot to tell you, since they checked me Monday. Yeah, that's your baby's juice. Since they checked me Monday and I was still at 2, she said there's no reason to check me today. I'm like, well, I haven't had contractions that lasted this long or that were this severe, like this whole time. Like, I've been having contractions here and there, little. I said, but none like this. And she said, well, that's okay because you were checked on Monday. So for all I know, I'm at 5 centimeters and having full-scale contractions. I have no idea. So, especially since I walked yesterday, I walked a whole bunch, which walking induces labor. So I have no idea. I could go into labor tonight. Like, I was kind of surprised they didn't check me, seeing how I was having full-scale contractions today. So I don't know. Today I just feel like mellow. I don't know if it's just because I'm so drained. But it's like, I'm not super excited. I'm not anxious. I'm just here. Just mellow. So maybe it's the calm before the storm. I don't know. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm at. I was checked 3 days ago and I was at 2 that day. I could be at 5. I could be at 7. Who freaking knows? So yeah, I just thought I'd throw that in there because I think I forgot to do that.